I'm here at the fabulous H-E-B grocery store here in Houston, Texas. I'm about to go inside and get the ingredients for the delicious lemon chicken and rice recipe we're about to do. In regard to the most important and main dish of the recipe, which is obviously the boneless chicken, you can see there's a lot of options. But what we're trying to do is to get the biggest bang for our buck, and in that case, that would definitely have to be the Sanderson Farms, because it's not only cheap, but it's also really good. So this will cost us about $7, but it's definitely worth it. So a tasty dish to go with this lemon chicken, I would have to say definitely is asparagus. And in this case, we have two options: the grilled asparagus or the regular select asparagus. And we're gonna go with the regular select because it's about 50 cents cheaper. So it will help us with the cost of the money. Alright, so we made it back to campus safely, and this is kind of the layout of a normal, I think, college campus kitchen. So as you can see, the ingredients, we have the rice. To go with the rice, we had to get some butter. And then we have the 3 boneless chickens. And then with that, we need the lemon and pepper seasoning to season the chicken with. And then the additional dish that would go good with it, which is an option, is the asparagus. So the first step in making this is obviously we need to preheat the oven. This will get us started on the right track and kind of get the ball rolling. The next is what we're going to do is we're going to take the chicken and kind of lay it out here on the glass cooking pan, which will cook the chicken in. And as you can see, it kind of has some of this nasty bloody piece to it, and what I like to do, which could be your preference, is to kind of cut that out. And also you can see with the white there's a little fat on it, and I like to cut the fat off and kind of make it as healthy as I can. And also I think it makes it taste a little bit better. So what you want to do next is just kind of cut little slices into the chickens, and what this will do, it just will allow them to absorb the lemon chicken. Will add the flavor next. Once you do that, then you'll kind of grab the lemon seasoning and just add it on. And what you want to do with this is you want to thoroughly cover it, not only on the front side but also on the back side. So once you put as much lemon pepper as you want on it, the next thing that I'll do is kind of put this aside till the oven's preheated for 450. If you bought the additional asparagus, this would be the next step that we would do to get it ready for the bake. Fill open the bag. What you want to do is then place it in some foil and just wrap it. And what this does is it will keep the heat and cook the asparagus thoroughly while you place it in the oven. So once you have that done, just kind of put it aside along with your chicken. So the next dish, once that's put aside and we're waiting on the oven to be preheated, is the rice. So in order to cook the rice, what you need to do first is to brown the rice. And you do that, you just kind of throw the rice on there. And then with that, you need 2 tablespoons of butter. And so I'll cut that and throw that in there. And then we'll kind of let that brown. And while this is happening, this is when I like to actually turn on my tunes. And in this case, I am definitely a Justin Bieber fan. I say he's my little brother just because I definitely have Bieber fever. And so I'm going to play the famous Never Say Never song and kind of just get into it and enjoy myself while I'm cooking.
I never thought that I could walk through fire. I never thought that I could touch the sky. I never had the strength to take it higher, yeah. Until I reached the point of no return. But there's just no turning back when your heart's under attack. And at the end of the day I have is like destiny. I will never say never.
Alright, so I'm done with my jam session now. I'm going to add the water And what this wants to do, you want to bring that to a boil, and then you also want to add the ingredients with it. And then stir that around and kind of bring that to a boil before you cover the top to it. So once you have the rice to a boil, you're going to want to cover it to low, bring it down to low, and then reduce the heat and cover the pan and leave it there for about 15 to 20 minutes, and that should be done. And ironically, the oven is preheated already and set. So now we're going to place, come down here please, come closer. We're going to place the chicken in there and get that going, and then just throw the asparagus inside the foil right next to it. And this should take maybe, I would say roughly 20 to 30 minutes. Just check it periodically just to make for sure, as long as however you like it. But that should be it, and that's it. So now all we got to do is wait. Once all the hard work is done and your meal is cooked, as you can see, there's definitely enough for several servings. So relax and enjoy the wonderful cheat meal you just made yourself. Tasty.